WRAL Investigates has stayed on top of the issue of Wake County not having a white flag shelter in place. Here's a piece of our previous story.
The reality is, if we don't have space to put people, people die. And that's whether or not we have a space or enough space.
2 months later, some progress, yet still concerned about the cold months ahead. WRAL's Joe Fisher has been following the story and joins us now live with the update. Joe?
Deborah, 2 churches here in Raleigh, including Poland Memorial Baptist, have opened warming shelters, but there is still a shortage of beds. And that means people with no place to go, people who are unsheltered, are being turned away right now from these shelters on some of the coldest nights. Inside Poland Memorial Baptist,
we use most of our 3rd floor space.
These 50 cots line the floors of 4 classrooms when the temperature dips below 35 degrees. It's happened 6 times in the last 2 weeks.
We were at capacity most, if not all, of those nights.
This church on Hillsborough Street and the Unitarian Universalist Church on Wade Avenue are donating their space to support Wake County's White Flag operation, which is currently 50 beds short.
We've already had to turn people away this year because we filled up the spaces we had.
Still, it's a better situation than just 2 months ago when they had no space at all. Pastor Vance Haywood leads the effort.
There's the big concern of people dying.
White Flag is funded by the city of Raleigh and operated by St. John's Church. In years past, there's been a single location, but after months of searching, the city, county, and community partners have been unable to find a spot big enough.
I think the surprise for me was that this operation came together through the kind of faithful commitment of communities who were willing to step up.
Reverend Ian McPherson says relying on churches to serve the unsheltered population is not a long-term solution.
Well, the need is great and it's growing.
From the pulpit this month, McPherson urged local leaders to do more.
We must hold our city council and our county commissioners to account, reminding them that the safety of our unhoused neighbors is not an afterthought.
And St. John's Metropolitan Community Church is looking for more space. They say that that could either be a 3rd smaller location like another church or a much larger location, 7,000 to 8,000 square feet, a single site. Wake County has set aside $200,000 for operations and rent of a larger spot. But Deborah, still no space has been found.
Joe Fisher reporting live in Raleigh. Thank you, Joe.